That's the show. Just before we get to that, I want to show you something. It's a genuine thing that we've been sent in. I don't know if you've seen this. Have a look at this. Anyone got any idea what this is? It's a special shoe. Someone just said a brown shoe. Since when did a brown shoe qualify as being a special shoe? No, this is a shoe phone. Look at this. There's a phone, a working phone, built into the sole of this shoe. I think you can get them from Phones for Shoe. Okay, and if you think people talking on their hands-free look weird, imagine how it would be if you see someone walking down the road talking like that. One sock on, the other shoe there, and chatting away. People think you've had a breakdown. This looks cool, though. I think this looks pretty cool. We have to send this back. It actually works. I'll demonstrate in a minute. I want to take a picture of it. I've got my other phone here, so I'll take a picture of it on my other phone. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's see if it works, shall we? I'm going to dial. I've got someone's number here. So. I can't get a signal. Hold on. That's better. Wow. Ryan, are you okay? We've had a word with the doctors. Tell John he's coming on first.
Does this look strange?
It looks strange, but you should try this one. I've got dog crap in my ear now from this one. Let's get my first guest out. He is one of my favourite screen actors. Here he is in action with the brilliant Will Ferrell in the fantastically funny Step Brothers.
We did it.
We did it!
It looked amazing.
Look at that! That looks like what you would buy from a store.
It should have been.
Look
a
at all
buck
the
bed
sports
all up.
space.
So
We
much.
do aerobics in here.
So many activities.
Do step class.
It's making my head spin. How many activities we can do?
Play Army Man.
Yeah.
This is how we do it.
Da, 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 da.
Hey, I never asked you.
Yeah.
You like guacamole? Oh, God!
That's a brilliantly funny film. Two great lead performances. Will you please welcome Mr. John C. Reilly? I'm going in for a hug. John C. Reilly, great. I'm so pleased you made it. Come and sit yourself down. Take a load off. Well,
I'm just going to make a quick call, Jonathan. One second. Now, look.
Where's my orange phone? You know, I showed a clip there, Step Brothers, which I didn't see when it first came out. I only saw that recently. What a great film, and what a great on-screen chemistry there is between you and Will. Did you know each other for a while before you started making movies together?
Yeah, we knew each other socially. We met when he was still on Saturday Night Live, and yeah, where's our Christmas picture? That was my mom's sweater. I took the shoulder pads out. That's what my character says.
So, I've seen you've made a few films together. Will you make more? I would hope that we would see you on screen again.
I hope so. They're working on the sequel to Anchorman right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Adam and Will. Yeah.
That's pretty... But you weren't in the first one.
No, I was meant to be, and then I was off doing, actually, I think The Aviator with Martin Scorsese, so I thought, well, I better just stick with a good thing. But I do regret it. I really do regret it.
Yeah. So they're going to put you in the sequel?
I hope so. You know, there's that whole scene, there's that gang fight in the original one,
yeah.
which was based on Gangs of New York, another movie I was in. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be in the gang fight.
You've been in so many movies, though. I mean, for years. You know, there was barely an independent movie that came out of America that didn't have you in. I thought maybe there was some kind of quota. Maybe you had some kind of a deal with them because you were in... I mean, how many movies were you making?
Just dumb luck, I guess. Yeah, in 2002 at the Oscars, I was in 3 of the best 5 pictures of that year,
Wow,
which has never been done before.
Wow. Incredible. The new movie you're in, of course, you're in, but you're not in a way. It's an unusual thing because it's a new Disney movie. It's out now. It's called Wreck-It Ralph. I saw it last year. I was desperate to see it because of the subject matter. Explain what the premise is.
Well, it takes place in the world of video games, not just like modern-day video games, but video games back in the heyday, you know, when I was playing video games.
Early days.
In the late 70s. It was 8-bit kind of arcade games. Anyway, my character is this guy, Ralph, who's the bad guy in a video game called Fix-It Felix Jr. The whole object of the game is to fix this building before Ralph destroys it. And he has this like midlife crisis. After 30 years of being a bad guy, he just decides like, it doesn't feel good to be the bad guy. Like, I want people to like me. I want to be the hero every once in a while. And so he goes off on this forbidden journey. He leaves his game. He goes through the power cord of the game and goes into other video games in the arcade. So he gets much more than he bargains for. And Sarah Silverman plays this little girl in this kind of Candyland game called Sugar Rush. And we become unlikely friends, and we kind of help each other.
Well, let's have a look at the clip, because it's really great fun, but it's surprisingly moving. I found it very touching.
Well, thanks. We tried really hard to make it have some heart and not just be some big, loud, crazy, kinetic thing.
It looks great. It is loud and crazy and kinetic, but it's also, you're right, it's got a heart. Here's a clip. This is Wreck-It Ralph. Look at this. Great fun. And what's so lovely about the film is that you see all of the characters from kind of all of the games. If ever you play video games or be in an arcade, you'll recognise that there was Pac-Man in that there, of course, and so many of the different characters. It really kind of sort of grounds it in the reality of the world.
Yeah, a lot of people are really excited to see their favorite characters, whether it's Sonic Hedgehog or, you know, Tapper. You know that game Tapper? I don't know if you ever played that game.
That's the beer game where they...
Yeah, it's an odd game for kids in an arcade, like... Drink your beer.
Okay, I thought I wanted to test you. I have some sound effects, so some things from very early video games.
All right.
Let's see if you know any of these. Okay, have a listen. Let's play the first one.
That's Donkey Kong.
No.
Super Mario?
Play a bit more.
I have a lifeline.
Play.
I'm going to get them all wrong. Tetris.
Yes!
Yeah. Gave it away.
Well, that's what I was doing, giving it away. But the beginning bit, it did sound like that. We didn't give you enough of it, and you got the Noah virus.
Yeah. What is this, Nora? Is it like a little girl named Nora? It's like, let's make him vomit again.
Have a...
It's just such a personal name, Nora.
No, it's not Noah. It's Noah. It's not
Nora.
Noah.
Oh,
it's not Noah's virus.
That's the Josh virus. It's the Henry virus.
Okay, let's go. I'm enjoying this gun now. Let's have some more of this.
That's Pac-Man.
That is Pac-Man. That was pretty good. That was incredible. Hardly any noise there. You want to do
Take
another
that,
one?
Nora.
You okay with another one?
Yes.
Here we go. Let's have another one.
Oh, that's Space Invaders.
Yes. That's an old favorite.
Wow. I do know this stuff. Are there prizes given out for this or something?
Yes, you will win a banana which has been infected with the Noah virus. Brian, you're no one. You must have spent... You're clearly the type... Because you used to... No, I love them too. I love them too, but you used to spot buses for pleasure. You were a bus spotter.
I used to spot buses, and once I got a fuse box for my birthday.
Wow. I don't know whether we should even put that out. That's too heartbreaking, isn't it? A fuse box for your birthday?
Just what I wanted.
Fuse box?
It had 4 fuses in it. I used to wire my shed up.
It wasn't on a list you put out, was it? You didn't actually ask for it, did you?
I did. I asked for a fuse box.
Oh.
I think I asked for an 8-way, but, you know, you can spoil a child.
Yeah, 8-way, that's it. Okay, well, let's see if that fuse box worked well enough to power a video game. Let's have a listen. We can do one more. Anyone in there who knows this one? You ready? Let's play it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wow, Hayley got it straight out the... How did that happen?
Where was even finished?
Did you get it?
No.
So, John, when John comes over, this is something I admire about you. You make these trips fun for yourself. You come over to do press. Hopefully, you quite enjoy the experience of that. Hopefully, you enjoy the fact
so far, so good.
We made you sit here with flu
This morning, doing one interview after the other where I wasn't sure if I was going to spew was not that fun, but this is great.
But the reason why I think it's fun is you come over, you always perform. You bring your band, or you hook up with the band and you perform over here?
Yeah, you know, I realized at some point, like, I can bring whoever I want, you know, rather than bring a hairstylist, which is important for me. I decided, like, I have this band. Why don't I bring my friends with me? We do shows. I have done a few here in the United Kingdom, and we're going to do one more in Glasgow on Tuesday night at St. Andrews on the Square.
And this is what, your own music or R&B covers, that kind of thing?
No R&B. It's old traditional music, old folk music.
I thought you might do a bit of R&B.
Hey, I've got some R&B in me,
Yeah.
but just not with this band. Okay. We do like old country songs and old traditional folk music and bluegrass music and a lot of harmony and all around one microphone. It's really fun.
Before we let you go, you mentioned your hair. And is it a
Please, let's talk about my hair.
Is it a problem for you, your hair? I mean, I like curly hair, but it's I guess there's not much you can do with it.
It's not a problem for me. I can't see it. You know, it's a problem for other people. It tends to, it'll take on shapes. You know, you can adjust it. You know, one thing my kids recently pointed out to me was they said, "Dad, your eyebrows do this weird thing here. I'll show you. This is the calm, happy me, yeah, and then you go, this is the crazy me." I don't know. I worked a long time to get those eyebrows like that, so I'm very proud of that.
I'm glad we got to see them. The movie Wreck-It Ralph is just great fun. I loved it. And I loved meeting you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John C. Reilly. We'll let you go home, go back to the hotel, get some sleep. I'm not going to cut skin. Thank you so much. John C. Reilly, ladies and gentlemen, you go and get yourself well. Come in. Okay, we're just going to get this ready. We're just going to get this ready for the next guest. Don't take this personally, John. Thank you. Okay, after the break, I'll be joined by Reilly Atwell on our newly disinfected couch, so don't go away. Don't miss anything there. You might want to...